The year is 2025. England, a footballing nation steeped in history and burdened by expectation, is at a crossroads. The Three Lions have a new leader, a man known for his tactical genius and unwavering self-belief. Thomas Tuchel, the German mastermind who tasted Champions League glory with Chelsea, has taken the helm, his mission to guide England back to the summit of international football. The appointment sent shockwaves through the footballing world. It was a bold move by the FA, a clear signal of their intent. Tuchel, with his reputation for tactical discipline and meticulous attention to detail, represents a departure from the past. He inherits a squad brimming with talent, but one that has often faltered on the biggest stage. The weight of expectation is immense. England, despite their long and storied footballing history, have only one World Cup trophy to their name. The pressure to succeed weighs heavily on any England manager, and Tuchel is no exception. But the German, known for his steely determination and unwavering focus, appears unfazed. He has embraced the challenge with characteristic zeal, eager to write his name into English football folklore. The Tuchel era has begun, and with it comes a renewed sense of hope and anticipation. Tuchel's first act as England manager was a statement of intent. He wasted no time in stamping his authority on the squad, making several bold decisions that sent ripples through the media and fan base. Gone were some familiar faces, players who had been mainstays in the England setup for years. The likes of Morgan Gibbs-White, Jarell Quansah, and Aaron Ramsdale were all deemed surplus to requirements. These were not easy decisions. Gibbs-White, in particular, had been tipped for a bright future with the national team. His exclusion, after an impressive cameo appearance as a substitute for the injured Cole Palmer, raised eyebrows. But Tuchel, never one to shy away from a tough call, had made his mind up. He valued different qualities in his players. Tuchel's vision for England demanded a specific type of player, one who was technically gifted, tactically disciplined, and hungry for success. The new arrivals reflected this philosophy. Young, hungry, and technically proficient players were given a chance to shine. The omission of Morgan Gibbs-White from Tuchel's first England squad sent shockwaves through the nation. Having recently impressed as a late replacement for the injured Cole Palmer, Gibbs-White seemed destined for a prominent role in the team's future. His absence, therefore, became symbolic of Tuchel's ruthless pragmatism, his willingness to prioritize form and fit over reputation and potential. The decision sparked debate across the country. Pundits and fans alike dissected the rationale behind Gibbs-White's exclusion, scrutinizing his recent performances and questioning whether he possessed the necessary attributes to thrive in Tuchel's system. Some argued that his omission was a necessary evil, a sacrifice made to accommodate other, more informed players. Others lamented the absence of his creativity and flair, questioning whether England could afford to overlook such a gifted talent. Tuchel, however, remained unmoved by the speculation. He had a clear vision for his England side, one built upon a foundation of tactical discipline, relentless pressing, and quick, incisive transitions. Gibbs-White, despite his undoubted ability, did not fit into this vision. Section 4. Embracing the underdog spirit, Tuchel's winning formula. Tuchel's England would be different. That much was clear. He had no interest in perpetuating the myth of English exceptionalism, the notion that they were somehow destined for greatness. Instead, he embraced the underdog mentality. He acknowledged that England, despite their rich history, were not among the favourites for the upcoming World Cup. He pointed to the likes of Brazil, France and Spain, teams brimming with world-class talent and experience. These were the teams to beat, the benchmarks against which England should measure themselves. But Tuchel also saw an opportunity. By embracing the underdog tag, England could play with a sense of freedom, unburdened by the weight of expectation. They could be bold and adventurous, unafraid to take risks and express themselves. This was the essence of Tuchel's philosophy, to create a team that was greater than the sum of its parts, a team that played with joy, passion, and unwavering belief. Section 5. Rediscovering the joy of football, a breath of fresh air. Tuchel believed that somewhere along the way, England had lost their way. The joy had been sucked out of the game. Players seemed burdened by the weight of expectation, afraid to express themselves. He wanted to change that. He wanted his players to enjoy their football again, to play with a smile on their faces. He understood the importance of camaraderie and team spirit. He fostered an environment of trust and respect where players felt valued and appreciated. Training sessions were intense but enjoyable, a blend of tactical discipline and creative freedom. Tuchel wanted his players to think for themselves, to be proactive and not reactive. He wanted them to rediscover the simple pleasure of playing the beautiful game. This renewed sense of purpose was evident in their performances. The players seemed revitalized, playing with a swagger and confidence that had been missing for far too long. The fans responded in kind, their belief in the team slowly but surely returning.